Right up, the Bulls taking on the Nets. For the Bulls, 2 wins and 1 loss to start the season. They want to maintain that winning track. Nets, Bulls is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, Los Angeles Clippers will come into town. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
So the Nets starting 5. They got Jackson. Thomas is out there with MP. Then there's Edey. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the power forward. And for Chicago, we've got Keith. Murray out there with Stockton. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
And early each week could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction, man. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Back to MP. Rebound by Murray. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Thomas. Pass to Walsh. Stockton outside. Takes a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Jackson down low. He's covered by Stockton. Here's Edey. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now, here's MP. It's Thomas on the wing. Bucket 6. Unloads from 9. Jump shot is good that time.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Stockton. Pass to Walsh. Now Murray. Stockton from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
He's going to be so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Outside Thomas. Outside Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer off line. Here's McCain. And they're tough to finish it off. Beauty.
Okay, 2 minutes for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk. No question. Outside Thomas. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Thomas got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, MP. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Pass to Freeman Liberty. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago's gone 1-3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Jackson from long range. Keith grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys.
been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Now, here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. It's Thomas outside. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jackson against Stockton.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's McCain. Rebounded by the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
To the middle. Here's Freeman Liberty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
MP against Murray. Pass to Keith. A rebound by the Nets. Edie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Deflects the pass. Stockton against Jackson. A nice shot by Stockton. Stockton's got 8 points.
Oh man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
MP with the bounce pass. Runs it 5. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Murray. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Brooklyn.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. I think he's checked in for Chicago. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many. 90% on the year.
Free throw good, MP.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Pass to Keith. Rebound, Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And that one, they owned the backboard. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Here's McCain. Murray is screen on Thomas. Off the run. A nice shot by McCain. He has 5.
And lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Outside Thomas. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got his second basket of the night.
This is why you gotta love MP. He plays with a real competitive edge and fire.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Altman. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Bulls played very well. He scored 24 points that night, and his work ethic was evident, notching a double-double, and also making his presence felt. Really worked hard in that game, and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
You know when you allow a guy to hit right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Free throw good. And Brooklyn making a change. Pickett's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Bulls trail by 10. Here's McCain. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
Here's McCain. And stolen by MP. Drops in the breakaway lane. MP's got 10.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Wide open look here for Murray. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
It's the fluid shot mechanics of Murray on full display that I love here with these bullet jumpers. That's a nice shot.
And great, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Now, here's Stockton. He's got 8. It's good from long range. He's got 11.
And he's clearly got the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him back into it?
Here's Edie. Guarded by Keith. He can't hit.
They've been beating him to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Keith. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. On the wing, Stockton. Guarded by Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Into the basketball.
Murray with the ridiculous handle and quickness. He is so aggressive with that move.
Here's Edie. Guarded by Keith. Here's Freeman Liberty. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Freeman Liberty's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Stockton down low. Jackson on him. Stockton's shot is good.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Outside Jackson. There's a good screen. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Stockton can't get it to go.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pickett, that's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bulls trail by 7. Stockton outside. Over Jackson. Gets some room on the way again, and the bucket's good. Stockton's got 15 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Jackson. He had 19 points in the win against Chicago.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Murray following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Stockton outside. Pass to McCain. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. He's got 8.
Here we go. Come at us, and we'll come right back at you.
Yeah, the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Freeman Liberty. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. MP deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edie. Rebound by the Bulls. He's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray outside. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Nets. MP passes to Pickett for Murray. And Brooklyn making a change here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Bulls trailed by 5. Stockton outside. They set the screen. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Chicago The Bulls making a switch here. McDaniels checked in.
Number
23 seconds left in the first quarter.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going
I'm going
his
to
way.
take foul shot. Not for the first
Murray
quarter.
against MP. Jackson on the three. Good on the triple. MP's got 13. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed it.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been
So is Stockton on the bench. Here's the group. Billy Donovan's on the floor. You've got Burke. Cumming is out there with Jackson. Then there's Murray. And it's Clowney in at the 5, home in the paint. Now, here's MP. Ewing outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. MP kicks to Ewing. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from MP. And again, Brooklyn at the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Looking at Chicago, they want to turn around after the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. The matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Deep 2 from Murray. Rebound by McMillan.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
And the Bulls making a change here. Walsh is checked in. And Jackson no good on that one. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Murray. And again, no good by Chicago. Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to McMillan. And Thomas has it in the corner. The 17-footer. And the big shot is good. Thomas got 11.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. To the paint. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
Coming number 4 for the Nets, number 30.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Jackson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the shot is good. Big in off the front of the rim. He's got 6.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
Ewing left side. It's Thomas high post. Jackson against MP. There's the 3. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, and I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, seen it all. Back to you.
And fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Here's Murray after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Walsh. Here's Clowney. Good work defensively by Holmes. Nets leading by 10. Here's McMillan. No good on the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. Over MP. And again, no good by Chicago. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Number 5, the Bulls.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Freeman Liberty's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to McCain. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, Chicago, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently delivering you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
All free throws good from Holmes. Bulls trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Fleming. Here's Clowney. Here's McCain. And the Bulls with another miss.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to create another here in the second.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Walsh after the basket by Brooklyn to end the cool streak. McCain's shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 19. Pass to Stockton. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for
And he makes the first. Jackson is checked in for Chicago. And the Nets making a change here as well. Pickett's checked in, and Stockton drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's MT. 18 points for him. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 4 to shoot. A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's McCain. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. Freeman Liberty's got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's the screen. Here's Pickett. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bulls. 17-point game. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. And let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to McCain. Here's Clowney. No scoring in this one. Jackson passes to Walsh. Here's Clowney. Here's McCain. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backcourt thus far. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's McCain. 8 points for him. Back to Stockton. Pass to Walsh. Here's McCain. Bangs on the trifecta. McCain's got 11.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
And here is Holmes. And a wide open look for MP. And the Nets, another
Got
3.
24 in the
That's his
first half.
5th three-pointer
Looking
of the
like my
half.
sharp
Filling
horse
it up.
stuff out here.
Well, Chicago has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Jackson kicks to Stockton. Pass to McCain. He gets that one and drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Freeman Liberty. Holmes down low. He has 6. Here's Pickett, guarded by Jackson. Knocked loose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Nets.
First one falls for him. He's checked in for the Bulls. DeJounte Murray comes in for Jackson. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Murray. He has 6. Pass to Walsh. Stockton outside. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the read coverage.
Here's Freeman Liberty. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Freeman Liberty's got 6 in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Stockton outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Houston's got 22 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Jackson in the
Go
corner.
Jackson.
Stockton with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 21. Pass to McCain. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
A chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Last season's performance for him, he put in about 16 points a game last year, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Stockton over Jackson. The shot by Stockton, no good. Here's MP. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Pass to Stockton. The 15-footer, and the basket is good. Stockton's got 9 points in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And that's what MP brings, the ability to make plays for others.
The Bulls shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, I'm going to
15
take a
seconds
fall
left here in the
shot.
second.
Down to 10 seconds.
From outside the arc. And he
Oh,
was able to come up in
damn.
time.
That was right. Awesome, too.
He is
Damn.
leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well.
He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning up midnight oil, man. You been hitting the club or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Bulls.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm gonna say.
Your goose is cooked. You're in hot water. Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Cam Thomas is out there with MP. And there's Jackson. Then there's Edie. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the power forward position. And they pick up 2.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Murray. Pass to McCain. Outside for Murray. Nice move. He lays it in. Murray's got 8 points.
He has no problem going in there with the big threes because Murray is focused on that possession.
Here's Freeman Liberty. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Kicks it out to MP. There's Thomas at the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They host the Clippers after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. A nice shot by Stockton. Brooklyn leading by 21. Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Heaney. And McCain pulls it down. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Deep 2 from Murray. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. Freeman Liberty's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Thomas. A 3-pointer is right on target. 14 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Murray. A rebound by the Nets. Edie's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Walsh. Out left to the wing. Stockton outside. And they come back with their own 3-pointer. Stockton's got 29.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3 and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Jackson. 12 points for him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's McCain. A rebound by the Nets. Freeman Liberty's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Freeman Liberty. MP outside. Pass to Edie. And he uses the glass on the way. Edie's got 6.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And here's Stockton, guarded by Jackson. Fades. And off the glass, that one's good. Stockton's got 31 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Back to MP. Outside Thomas. Shot from 12. Again, the Nets for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Walsh. And the 3 off target. And So it's Jackson who brings it up for Brooklyn. Here's Freeman Liberty. Now, here's MP. The three. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For Chicago, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to McCain. Back to Murray. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 11.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now, here's MP. 28 points for him. Here's Edie. And yes, it's good. Edie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Murray, good.
Check out the nice high release on Murray's jump shot. He's obviously been working hard on his shooting.
Now, MP. Pass to Edie. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
I think he's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the Nets, Holmes checked in, and Ewing subbed in for Jackson. Here's McCain. He's got 17. Here's Stockton. Rebounded by Holmes.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Stockton outside. Pass to McCain. Stockton outside. And finished off by Stockton.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's McCain. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. MP is number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
And so he hits both. Brooklyn's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Outside, Ewing. To the left side wing. And here is MP. 30 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. How good from Ewing. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
The first free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them. Brooklyn in control. Pass to Ewing. Holmes kicks to Ewing. And here is MP. Pickett passes to Holmes. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Chicago, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Keith, and he can't bank that one in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. From the wing, Pickett, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for
They shoot again. Here's Fleming, and he jams it with authority.
And all of a sudden, it is finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Pickett. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. Pickett's got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to McCain. Back to Murray. Rebounded by the Nets. Nisi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holmes finds Ewing. Here's Pickett. Kicks it out to MP. Ewing with it. Now, here's Holmes. He's defended by Stockton. Pickett, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
On the wing, Murray. Back to Stockton. Murray outside. Here's McCain. And a miss there on the triple.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Nisi. MP outside. Now, here's Holmes. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Pickett. And Fleming pulls it down. Fleming's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Murray, the pass to Keith. From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain this. Pass to McCain. Here's Fleming. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And the Bulls with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
So is Stockton on the bench. Here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They got Jackson. Fleming is out there with Keith. And it's Walsh in at the 4. And the basket by Jackson.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Here's McCain. Teardrop shot. Edie with the rebound. Edie's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Thomas. Second shot opportunity. No good on the shot. Into the Bulls, shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Fleming. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCain. And again, no good by Chicago.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Freeman Liberty. Traps in the short one. And Chicago shooting struggles apparently. 37% from the field. Here's McCain. Covered by MP. Fires the 3. McCain's shot is off.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Pass to Freeman Liberty. MP outside. And here's Jackson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Thomas outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's McCain. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Freeman Liberty, no good. Pass to McCain. Over MP. McCain's shot is off.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Thomas against Jackson. Over to the wing. Jackson down low. Kicks it out to MP. Launches it. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. MP's got 33.
That looked good the moment it left MP's hands.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And the Nets with possession here. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Hall. Pass to Jackson. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And Chicago shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Jackson from long range. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the heat has to close out a little stronger on him.
MP against Murray. Freeman Liberty. Buries it from three-point range. Freeman Liberty's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to MP. On the wing, Jackson. And there's the drive. And the layup falls. Jackson's got 22 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Fleming. Now here's Stockton. From past the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Down low. Here's Jackson. Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Stockton the pass to Fleming. Stockton looking around. MP against Murray. Shoots it up. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off goal. Just 2 to shoot. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future and also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Ewing's checked in for Jackson. Murray against MP. Here's Walsh. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's McMillan. Pass to MP. Murray with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Walsh. Here's McCain. Covered by MP. Again, Chicago.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, he's going to be in for a long wait.
On the wing, Ewing. Pass to McMillan. MP with it. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Got
And one of
40.
the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here is Keefe, following the basket by MP. Stockton outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Free throw good, Stockton. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, MP. Here's McMillan. Off target from three-point range.
That'll do it. That will do it.
And here is Murray.
If they take the final shot, they're probably just going to dribble it out. We're going to win by 31. I get a 40-point game. My first 40-point game as a Brooklyn Nets.
Easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly